I'm Lisa from Impact, and now we're going to get into examples of questions for TOEFL that uses subject and verbs. Let's look at the first example. This is a structure question, which means that it is part of the gap-filling exercises. You have to choose between A, B, C, and D. Not until 1880s, blank sails on new United States battleships. Now, if you remember, not until 1880s is what? It's a negative expression. So what comes next? Is it subject and then verb, or verb first and then subject? You're right, it's verb first and then subject. So let's look at the options. A, steam power replaced. Steam power here is a subject and then followed by replaced, a verb. So that option is out the door. Let's look at option B. That steam power replaced. It's pretty much the same thing with the word that. So let's throw that. Let's look at C. Did steam power replace? Did is it's a verb followed by steam power, the subject. So the correct answer is C. Let's look at the second question. Question number 2. Blank, there would probably be little or no oxygen in the atmosphere. Let's look at options A through D. A, there were not for plants. B, for plants were not. C, were it not for plants. And D, not for plants but were. What are the common words in all of this? Aside from the word plants, obviously, because we're looking at verbs. Were. As you can recall, were is a conditional word. So what is the structure for that? What comes after were for conditional? A subject, correct. So out of the options A, B, C, and D, which one is followed by a subject? C, correct. Were it being the subject. So C is the answer for the second question. Let's try the third question. New York City's Central Park is larger than blank. Look at larger than. Do you remember what it is? It's a comparison, yes. So what comes after a comparison? Is it subject, verb, or verb, subject? Exactly, both can work for both. Let's look at them one by one. Larger than Monaco is. Monaco is a subject and is a verb. We don't even have to look at the rest. That's already correct. So the answer here is A. But if you want to look deeper into all the other options, there's B has beautiful is. It's an adjective. You can't follow a comparison with an adjective. C is beautiful, also an adjective, and D is an adjective as well. So the answer here is A. Let's look at question number 4. The police asked the suspect why blank the theft. How many clauses are in this sentence? The first one is the police asked the suspect. The second clause is something, the theft. And then there is the word why. Why is it's a question. Exactly, it's a question word. When we combine two clauses with a question word, what is the structure of the subject and verb? What comes first? Exactly, subject first and then the verb. So let's look at the options here. Which one out of A, B, C, and D is the one that starts with a subject and then a verb? Option D, correct. And so D is the answer. Now that you've got a little bit of these example questions, in our next video we will be talking more about the usage of verbs. So stay tuned to that.